You said, here we are again. It sounded very melodic. I thought it was mentioning your song.
But not this time.
Oh, next time. Maybe. Check out Indie News. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Oh no, we haven't done anything yet.
Bye.
What are we doing?
Outroing, I guess.
What are we outroing?
The Smackdown Rundown.
Hey, this is Smackdown Rundown.
The 91st edition.
Yes. Going back to edition. We haven't come up with any other synonyms yet.
Nope, not yet.
Working on it. Alright, so that must mean I need to talk about some matches.
If you would be so kind.
Well, there's only 4 to talk about.
Oh, shit. Let's just dive right into it then. I mean, if there's only 4...
That's true. And the first segment goes into the first match. We open up with Miz TV, the guests being Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. We had Miz have Sami Zayn kind of give the rundown of...
Nothing...
the rundown... What were we going to say?
No, nothing crushes my hopes for a good SmackDown worse than starting with Miz on the television.
But at least he brought out Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Sami Zayn kind of runs down how the friendship into the feud happened between him and Kevin Owens. Miz wants to get Kevin Owens' side of the story. He comes down, he talks some trash.
Kevin Owens is playing the victim, by the way.
Yes.
Which I think is in the most backwards way, a funny, unfunny, but clever way for him to definitely stick out like a good heel.
Well, and that's what Owens does. Like, Owens is able to turn things the way he wants it, and he is the best heel on the roster right now. And so he starts saying, oh, well, Sammy, you don't even belong here. What makes you think you deserve to be in the same ring as me? And Sammy's like, well, since I'm here, I'm planning on beating you, and I plan on doing it for the Intercontinental Championship, and I plan on doing that at WrestleMania.
Whoa, the challenge. That done been laid out, son.
And Miz is over there laughing, and then Neville comes out and says, whoa, wait a second.
We got some unfinished business, friend.
Yeah, and...
You're not my friend, buddy.
You're not my buddy, guy.
You're not my guy, chief.
You ain't my chief, pal. Anyway, Neville says, you know what, the Intercontinental title would actually look really good around my waist. So we'll have to, give me a shot. Miz is like, no, neither of you deserve shots. You don't get it that way. You don't come in here just demanding things. I'm a 5-time Intercontinental champion. I main evented WrestleMania. I deserve a shot. Rabble.
Sami Zayn was just like, guess what? You haven't been important in how long?
Yeah.
Mic drop.
And then Miz attacked him from behind.
Yeah.
And then Sammy got a punch in his face.
The best part about this, though, is like when he mentioned that Miz's WrestleMania main eventing days were long behind him, Miz got like a genuinely sad look on his face.
He's like, it hasn't been, oh my god, it's been 5 years. It's been a while, Miz. What have you done for us lately?
I'm not relevant anymore.
Miz got himself a reality check. Well, this all turned into what we know as a Teddy Long tag team match.
Yeah.
Where we had the Miz and Kevin Owens taking on Neville and Sami Zayn. Miz was the whipping boy in this match. Kevin Owens only got in like once, I think, and he faced off against Neville for a little bit, and then he immediately like tagged Miz back in. But yeah, Sammy went to work on the Miz.
Yeah.
He got his ass handed to him for most of it, and Sammy got to a point where he got a hot tag from Neville. Miz got some offense on Neville, but that was about it. So Sammy gets the hot tag, takes down Miz, has Miz backed into a corner, and he's like, come on, Kevin, tag him. You don't really have any other option, but Kevin Owens always has another option, and his option was to grab his Intercontinental title and leave.
Walk Owens walk.
And Miz goes for a roll-up on Sami Zayn. It doesn't work. Then Miz realizes that Kevin Owens is walking away, and he goes, "What are you doing? Come back!" And then he ended
Come
up
back here and tag me with this weird haircut I got.
And then he ended up getting caught with an exploder into the corner. Sami Zayn hits the haluva kick.
Hell of a kick.
And for a hell of a win, thank you, Mauro Ranallo, where Sami Zayn and Neville pick up the tag team win. Then
all in all, I appreciated it because most of the match was The Miz getting beat up.
Yeah.
He did throw a couple gnarly clotheslines, though.
Yeah, he had some good clotheslines on Zayn. Then we had another really garbage match between Brie Bella and Summer Rae. Brie Bella winning this time, making Summer Rae tap out to the yes lock.
Yeah, I mean, this is just only for the sole purpose of building up for what I'm assuming is going to be a one-on-one encounter between Brie Bella and Summer Rae at WrestleMania. Not Summer Rae, Lana.
Lana. Because Lana was at commentary on the commentary table.
She was on commentary.
Yes, literally.
Figuratively and
like
literally.
The most literal sense of on commentary there is, where she sat on the commentary table, she had a headset, did a little bit of talking, mostly just telling Byron to shut up, and answering a few questions that Mauro and the King had. Brie ends up...
Byron did shut up for most of the match.
He did, because, well, I mean, when a beautiful woman tells you to shut up, you tend to listen.
Sometimes,
depending on who that woman is. Awkward. Brie picks up the one with the yes lock, and then she tries to, really stick it to Lana. She hits the Brie mode knee against the ropes, but that allows Lana to get in, turn her around and kick her and hit what they're calling the Bella Buster now, which we call the Yes Factor, on Brie again, just like she did on Raw. And so Lana once again...
The word Bella Buster reminds me of the phrase filibuster.
All right. We're obviously building up to some sort of confrontation between the two. We'll have to see where that goes. Speaking of WrestleMania confrontations, we had Chris Jericho make his way out and discuss what happened on Raw after Y2AJ unsuccessfully tried to win the tag team titles against the New Day.
Yeah.
Jericho saying that ever since AJ made his debut, that the fans have chosen AJ over Chris Jericho. You know, he gives us classic match after classic match after classic match. He's been here for 6 weeks and he's getting all the praise. You know, there's so many euphemisms for fire in this.
Yeah, because basically he went out there just to light the Y2AJ shirt on fire.
Yeah. Dumped it in a trash can. I gotta say though, it was a really cool look of him. Like he looked really cool standing behind the fiery trash can and delivering the end of his promo. Wasn't the best promo by Jericho, but it was good. And he finished the promo by awkwardly and creepily chanting AJ Styles.
Yeah.
But he would do AJ Styles, and the crowd would go, Y2J!
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they were doing it in a way where they appreciated his promo.
Or if they were mocking him.
Yeah, or if they were doing it in a way to, the same way you would chant something at somebody because it's in a sort of patronizing way.
Like chanting Cody at Stardust.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm sure this will be another one-on-one match that will get announced for WrestleMania here fairly soon. But we went on to another tag team match where the League of Nations took on the Lucha Dragons. We had Rusev in the corner of Sheamus and Wade Barrett.
Again, with the Sheamus being in these matches.
Well, you know. And once again, conspicuous by his absence, Del Rio, not out there with the League of Nations.
Nope.
Not sure why. We'll probably get a reason why here fairly soon. This match was good. Fairly decent. Some cool double teams from the Lucha Dragons. They did their monkey flip 450.
That move, I don't think will ever be not entertaining.
It's always cool to watch. Sin Cara did a really cool assisted dive to the outside where he sent Kalisto flying and landing on Sheamus on the outside, which I'm sure you appreciated.
Yes. Especially the slow motion replay.
Yes, slow motion replay was even better. But eventually, we get Kalisto in the ring by himself with Wade Barrett. There was some some issues involving Rusev on the outside, which took out Sin Cara. Or no, that took out Kalisto. So Sin Cara was left on the inside with Wade Barrett, and he would end up getting defeated with a bull hammer. And then we find out that woo!
Not Sheamus. Winning the match.
Oh, I was like, what are you so excited for us? Oh, Sheamus didn't get the win.
Yeah.
And we now know that the League of Nations have like 12 different gestures, different taunts.
Man, they can hit the directional thing in every which way.
Their meter goes up significantly in that. That's why they won.
Yeah.
Because the Lucha Dragons didn't take time to taunt.
Yeah. Didn't build up the momentum meter.
Yeah. They need.
The only thing that really comes out of this is we know now that they're doing Sheamus and Barrett versus the New Day for the tag titles at Roadblock.
Oh, it is for the tag titles.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
And that Ryback wants to face Kalisto for the U.S. title.
Yeah, Ryback was watching.
Kind of creepy.
Yay. And then we had a quick interview with...
He's always sweating.
Well, he probably just got done eating. And he's very intense when he eats.
Like, Ryback has like the permanent meat sweats.
Gross.
It is really gross.
It is gross.
I kind of grossed myself out.
We had Renee interview the Usos, Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose before they head into an 8-man tag team match.
Man, that was a sexy party.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah. It was just the Usos talked about how they idolized the Dudleys growing up and how they've now they've flipped the script on the Usos. Dolph Ziggler
and now they flipped the script in with the way the Dudley boys now idolize the Usos while they're growing down.
Yeah, that's how it works. We had Dolph Ziggler address the fact that there's probably going to be repercussions for the way he talked to Stephanie. Despite he already did the elimination tag match on Raw, but there's probably something else that's going to happen because it's been happening to him for the last 10 or 12 years. He needs to be
punished because he spelled nudes wrong.
And then Dean Ambrose.
N-O-O-D-Z. Nudes.
It's the PG way of spelling it.
Dolph, you're weird.
And then Dean Ambrose came in and said, "Hey, you know what? Let's go hunting some Wyatt boys." And so they did. And I think King actually did make a deliverance joke during the match.
That's why the Wyatt family are always in such bad mood, is because people keep asking them if they were from the movie Deliverance.
Yeah.
They don't exactly look like people who would not fit in Deliverance.
That's true. Beardy, backwoods, redneck. This match was fun.
Strowman is the least rednecky looking.
It's because he looks like Samuel Tarly from fucking Game of Thrones.
They ran out of things that rednecks wear. And all of using them up on all the other Wyatt family members.
What
do we put on them?
Let's
put on these weird cargo horse riding pants and a super tight black tank top.
Just do without the tank top.
Rednecky?
Sure. Modern redneck.
You should give them some alligator skin tights.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to anything he says. It's all lies.
Bray's got this straw hat and Hawaiian shirt going on. Harper's in the dirty wife beater and jeans. Rowan's in a jumpsuit. That's everything rednecks wear.
No.
NASCAR shirt.
I was gonna say overalls, but I think
that's when the Wyatt family comes out at WrestleMania. They reveal their new manager is Hillbilly Jim.
I'm kind of for that.
Uncle Jim Wyatt.
Oh man. Anyway, the match is entertaining. The end was really fun. There was just all kinds of craziness going on at the end of this match. But we were left with Eric Rowan and Dean Ambrose in the ring. Dean Ambrose ended up ducking the spin kick of doom and then spinning Eric Rowan into dirty deeds, and the face team picked up the win.
Yay!
So, not a lot of story progression in this one particular, just because Dean Ambrose is heading into Roadblock and
Triple H doesn't work Tuesdays.
Yeah. Wyatt's got Brock Lesnar. Speaking of Roadblock, do we want to talk about it?
First, one more thing that happened on
okay.
SmackDown.
Is there something else?
Goldust got stuck in the bathroom with no toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
R-Truth came and saved the day. It was wrinkly, but it'll get the job done. It's strange how they're into a role reversal now.
Well, Goldust tried so hard, and then Truth was kind of a dick. So now Truth is trying
Don't
to...
know what you got till it's gone.
I'm never gonna dance again. 'Cause you and me ain't got no rhythm. No.
I don't think that really fits in that.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's creepy.
A little bit, but no. But the best part about this one is like the whole like Goldust was like, who follows somebody into the bathroom bit, when it was like the second Golden Truth thing was like Goldust found R-Truth in the bathroom.
Oh, that's right, when he put his foot in the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we ended SmackDown with that. Let's
Yeah.
talk about Roadblock real quick. We got a couple of matches.
Well, I think a grand total of 5?
4.
4?
There's only 4.
4.
Tag team titles: New Day versus League of Nations. As we talked about, it's gonna be Sheamus and Barrett or Sheamus and Rusev.
Sheamus and Barrett.
Sheamus and Barrett.
I'm gonna check real quick and make sure it's tag team titles.
Okay. I think it's pretty self-explanatory that the New Day's probably gonna win this. I can't imagine that they put the titles on the League of Nations. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know. I'm guessing a New Day retention, to be completely honest. I'm interested to see how this match is going to go, though. I like the fact that the League of Nations have now become like a revolving tag team combination. I like that idea for the group.
Well, it kind of fits too, because we've started getting used to that with the New Day too.
Yeah.
How the New Day is typically Kofi Kingston and Big E tagging together.
Yeah.
But there have been on occasions where you get Big E and Xavier or Kofi and Xavier.
Yeah.
But yes, it is going to be for the WWE Tag Team titles. And if I'm making a bold prediction, I'm going to say the League of Nations is going to take it.
I think so.
I could imagine that they're going to take it and cash in their rematch opportunity at Mania.
All right. Well, let's keep the tag team thing rolling, because NXT is getting a little spotlight at Roadblock, as the Revival, Dash and Dawson, will defend the NXT Tag Team titles against Enzo and Cass. If there were to be a tag team title change, I would say it's going to be this one, but I don't think there's going to be one.
Yeah.
I'm saying Revival's retaining.
I'm totally in the corner of the Revival retaining.
You're always in the corner of the Revival.
I am, and there's multiple contributing factors. One, I like the Revival more than I like Enzo and Cass.
And you really like Dawson.
I like Dawson. Wilder's alright.
Dash is cool.
I like Dash's name. Dash
Wilder.
Yeah. But also because at the beginning of NXT on Wednesday, Corey Graves mentioned that at this, basically saying at the set of tapings they're going to have the American Alpha versus the Vaudevillains winners to become the number one contenders.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm feeling like they're not going to have a number one contenders match, and Corey Graves has already said it. And I don't think I don't think they're going to have that hyped up on TV without and have the title change happen at the same time. So I'm going Dash and Dawson for sure retain the titles, because I'm guessing they're going to drop them to American Alpha.
I'm alright with that. Alright, we got 2 singles matches. First off, we have Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. And if you know, the last couple months haven't really drilled it into my head. There's no fucking way Bray Wyatt's walking away with a win. So I won Brock Lesnar. Yeah. You're actually contemplating this?
I am.
I'm surprised.
I am. Bray Wyatt does not have a very good pay-per-view or network special track record.
He also doesn't have a very good anything track record as far as the last month or so has gone.
Well, I will definitely say 2016 has not been the year of the Wyatts.
No, not in the slightest.
I mean, they did have a couple good moments. I mean, they did beat the crap out of Brock Lesnar a couple times. I say I'm giving Wyatt like a 25% chance to win via interference.
If anything, no.
He'd only win if there's interference.
No. Lesnar's going to run through the entire Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Yep. And possibly, maybe, be the reason that Dean Ambrose doesn't win against Triple H. Speaking of that, we have our title match where Dean Ambrose challenges Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
He does.
I would love for Dean Ambrose to take the title and they like swap it into some sort of fatal four-way between these four guys. If we got Ambrose, Triple H, Lesnar, and Reigns, I'd be really into it. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Especially considering they've already made posters and video packages and commercials and yeah. No, it's the King of Kings versus the Roman Empire.
Yeah. The only way I can see Ambrose winning is actually the exact opposite of what you're saying, and I say Lesnar would come out and distract Triple H, or Heyman would come out and distract Triple H, or something, because it could end up getting put into the idea of Heyman or Lesnar's head that if Ambrose wins, then Lesnar would get the title shot at Mania.
Ooh.
So
please do this?
There's a better vested interest for Lesnar and Heyman to have Dean Ambrose walk out the champion. Because right now, if Triple H walks out champion, Lesnar has zero chance of having a title shot at WrestleMania.
That's fair.
If Ambrose wins, Lesnar at least has like a 25% chance of having a championship match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
If they don't make
Especially since he's already slated to go against Dean Ambrose.
Yeah. If they don't make it, Ambrose versus Triple H rematch, Ambrose versus Reigns, or a triple threat match.
Yeah.
They could make it a fatal four-way match, so there is that 25% chance that Lesnar would have a title shot if Ambrose wins the belt. That being said, I'm fairly certain Triple H will retain, but I think it's going to be a good match, and they're going to give you
I'm excited for the match.
You're going to have about 3, nail-biter near falls for Dean Ambrose.
Probably. There might be another random match kind of tossed in here, because it is a house show. So there could be some sort of other random match.
For what I've heard, there are going to be more matches, only these 4 will be televised.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. But, sometimes they'd like to throw random things in there. So we'll have to wait and see. We might live tweet during the show.
Maybe.
We'll be watching it live, so you never know. We'll have to find out. But that is it for the SmackDown Rundown Roadblock prediction video. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment who you think is going to win at Roadblock.
Roadblock.
Block.
Blah. Blah, blah.
Also, click the links down in the description.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, links to all types of social media.
If you like the media that's social, click them.
Is there non-social media?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I would assume.
Unsocial media?
I would assume if there's social media, there is media that is also not social. Private media, personal media. Like a book. You just read
Okay.
a book, listen to a CD.
This is
Hey,
going
guys.
awkwardly long.
Comment if you remember what CDs are.
Yeah, right. Also, for those of you that are clicking the links down there, check out the podcast. For those of you who listen to the podcast, click the YouTube link. Give us a subscribe. Because not all the videos go on. Not all the videos become podcasts.
Not all of them.
You get specific videos.
You only guys get like 4 or 5 a week tops.
Yeah. And specifically this week, you podcast people won't be able to see a video that you'll find up in that playlist.
What? No, you won't be able to hear a video. Hear a not video. They can still see the video if they come to the YouTube page.
That's what I'm saying. But the only way they can do that is if they
here.
go to YouTube and look in the playlist.
Yeah.
Because coming up next
It's over there.
is Thomas's top 5
It is.
for the month of February, but mostly March.
Yeah, it's like usually.
It's a weird
like
one.
February and the first like show of March.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird one. We had fun with it.
It's alright.
But there's other videos. There's a Raw review. There's a midweek wrap up. Midweek wrap up had a lot of good, a couple of good matches. And then coming up next,
NXT had a lot of good match.
yeah, one really long good match. And then after Tom's Top 5, we'll have indie news, where we won't have results other than Ring of Honor, but we will have quite a few upcoming shows.
Yeah.
So look forward to that.
Do it.
Thanks for watching,
Thank you.
and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Woo! Poor girl Crowley.